So today we're going to be planting pumpkin seeds in my garden. I've had them right here in my window for the past week and they've started to sprout, so we're going to get them in the ground. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So I have two different varieties here. This one is more of a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and then this one's more of a pie pumpkin. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these seeds and see how they're doing. So I'm going to open up the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin seeds and see how they look. So that's how they're looking in there. Looking pretty good. So this is only after about a week of being inside these baggies. They're moistened paper towels in here, and then we put it in my window. And so these did really good. I think 6 seeds. I put 6 of them in here, and out of the 6, almost all of them sprouted except for this one guy. That's okay though. And now we're going to take a look at this one. It's called Triple Treat Pumpkin, so it's more of a smaller, sweeter pie pumpkin, and we're going to see how these guys did. So exact same thing. I put them in paper towel in the baggie, and they've been in my window for the past week. So let's take a look at these ones. So as you can see, these are kind of some older seeds. Only one of them actually really sprouted. Well, a couple of them did sprout, but we've got a lot of mold going on in here. And these were the exact same method as my jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and we didn't have any mold with those seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that this was just a bad batch of seeds, so I probably won't be planting majority of these. They're probably a lot older. I am going to go ahead and plant this one though because it's looking really good. That's looking like a good one. Okay, so I'll see you guys out in the garden. So we're out here now in my backyard garden. So this is kind of more tomato and herb area. And then right over here is the area that I've gone ahead and prepared for the pumpkins today. Pumpkins do need a lot of space when they're growing. They get to be very big, but I don't have a very big backyard, so I'm just gonna try to make it work with this space. So we're just gonna be putting some Miracle-Gro garden soil down, and then we'll get those pumpkin seeds planted. I'm going to go ahead and put this first bag of soil down. So what I'm planning on doing is just covering the whole area with this, and then I'm going to plant 4 of the seeds. So I'm going to do 4 little mounds. So I'm going to go ahead and get this down. Okay, so we just got that 1 bag of soil down. We completely covered off this whole area with it. Looks pretty good. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and make those 4 mounds that the pumpkin seeds are gonna go in. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and make the mounds that the pumpkin seeds are gonna go in. So I'm just gonna kind of do 1, 2, and then 3, 4 behind me. So that's looking like a pretty good size to me. It'll give my pumpkin seed some room to kind of root out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make the other 3 now. Okay, so I've got all 4 of my mounds made now. So these look like a pretty good size to me. for each seed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 3 of my jack-o'-lantern seeds and then 1 of the pie seeds because only 1 of those really sprouted. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the bag. And I'm going to dig a little hole in the first mound with my finger. Soil's feeling nice and warm. And then I'm just going to take 1 of my seeds carefully. You don't want to accidentally rip the root. Okay, so I finally got most of this guy loose. His roots really took off and he became quite a monster, so he became one with the paper towel in a way. So I've almost got him free. And it's fine that I'm putting some of the paper towel in the ground because that will just compost back into the soil. I'm not too worried about that. I just really wanted to make sure that I didn't rip any of his roots that he worked so hard to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and plant him with this beginning shoot at the top. And we're just going to cover him up with some soil. And then that's it. So I've got my first batch of pumpkin seeds planted. This is my first time doing this, so we'll see how it goes. If you guys have any tips or if you've done this before, I'm growing in the Southern California area. I'm in the San Diego area. So if you have any tips or pointers and you've done this before with pumpkins, just leave me a comment and let me know. Alright, thanks for watching.